Kangen distributors all around the world. Simon Loh here from Kuala Lumpur. How are you guys doing? If you're doing great, feeling great, give me a number one in the chat box and let me know you're here as well. Beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning, afternoon for a lot of us here in Southeast Asia. And I think for our Indian friends, it's barely coming to noon. And some of our European friends, it is very early in the morning. So how are you guys doing? Right? Give me a number one if you're doing great, and even other comments you want to share with some of your fellow Kangen distributors in this room here today. All right, just tell everybody, how are you doing? Are you feeling amazing? Are you feeling fantastic? Are you feeling motivated? Are you excited that COVID is coming to an end very, very soon and business can go boom again? Is that exciting you? Is that exciting your team members? You know, some of you may be facing challenges, and very soon it will be all over and we are back in the game. So I'm very, very excited today. Just like to welcome every single one of you. Currently, we have 54 of you onto this weekly meeting where I'll be running a series of events to help you understand the power of ENAGIC business and the ENAGIC products that our company has to offer. All right. Now, can I just see by some response who here you are already existing ENAGIC users or distributors? Can you give me Kangen in the chat box? You're already existing. And by the way, we are having Martina Sprangers to do Thai translation. So for all my friends that you want to tune in to the Thai channel, just click on interpretation and click on Thai. Okay. Obviously, all the English speaker can listen to me. Okay, guys. So who here, you're already a member of ENAGIC, you're already a user, you're already a distributor type Kangen. And I see a lot of you guys in the chat box. Fantastic, amazing. So this is not your first time. I'm guessing this is not your first time attending this. It could be your first time. And you could have brought some of your close friends, some of your guests to be on this call today. And it is my duty today to share with you what Kangen is all about and why each and every one of us here and the people outside should get involved in this amazing opportunity, right? Just before I start my presentation, just gonna give a quick background of who I am, and so you know who you're listening to, right? Because to some of you, I'm a total stranger. All right, my name is Simon from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and I've been involved in this business since 2016. So it's coming to 5 years now. And I've actually used the ENAGIC Kangen water product since 2014. So I've been a very long time user, coming to almost 10 years, involved in the business 5 years. So what does that tell you? Many of us fall in love with the product. And then because of our love for the product, we want to find out, is there a business behind it? And true enough, to my surprise and to my knowledge, there was a business behind it. So that's how I got involved. And now I have built my team in Malaysia, a beautiful team in India, beautiful team all over Middle East. And also my team and I are now in 7 countries expanding the ENAGIC business. So today I'm going to share with you how I did it, and not just me, how many people have done it, and how you can follow the same system we have used to do the same for yourself and to create not just a healthy lifestyle, but also a financially free lifestyle in the ENAGIC business. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to do my first presentation for all of you here, where I'm going to dive into what is the product that ENAGIC is marketing. What are we marketing for ENAGIC? Because every single great company must have a very, very strong product. Do you guys agree? Any business, you must have a very strong product or service. If you agree, give me a yes in the chat box. Because no matter, today I say, okay, can you please sell this, no, not this bottle. Please sell this mug for me. Please sell this mug for me. I will pay you 95% commission. But this mug, after 2 days, it will start to break. Even though I'm giving you 95% commission, but this is a really bad mug, you shouldn't be selling it, right? So that's why every single company must have a great product. And in ENAGIC, we have one of the best products I assure that you have ever seen in the market. And that's why it's really get a lot of people excited. That's how it got me excited. All right. So I'm going to go through a PowerPoint slide, and later I'm going to play for you a video. I'm going to play for you a video that's going to share with you the power, and what this machine and what this water is all about. All right. But before I go there, I want to share a few things so you guys can actually check it out. Because today my job is to give you as much information. My job is not to sell you, not to convince you. It is to give you clarity. All right. So let's go into it. So what is Kangen water? All right. You can Google about it. You can go to YouTube, Google Kangen water. You can even go to Google and type in Kangen water Bill Gates, Kangen water Mariah Carey, Kangen water Oprah Winfrey, Kangen water what else? Who else? Tiger Woods, Kangen water Kevin Hart, and many other big names, including billionaires, celebrities, actors, singers, politicians, world renowned. Chances are there are a handful of them that you Google or search that is using our technology. So what makes our water so special? Because when I first knew about this, to me, water is just water. What is so special about Kangen water? Why not just water? Why not Simon water? What's the difference? What is the special thing about Kangen? Now then, when you really look into this technology, now many, many years ago, people started going to all these places around the world to collect natural spring water. Yeah, because they were getting a lot of healing properties from the water. Meaning, when they drink this water, they don't know how to explain. They feel better energy. They sleep better at night. Some of their pains go away. Some of their sickness, chronic sickness, goes away. So scientists really wanted to find out what is so special about these waters. In fact, there are 7 places in the whole world that provides very, very top quality water. But what is the inconvenient truth? The inconvenient truth is you and I don't know about you, but I live in a city. City, we either buy bottled water or we take from the tap, government regulated water. Unfortunately, it is not fresh water. So we're not getting those powerful properties that is in the natural spring water. Are you guys following with me so far? And if you were to look, the people that live the longest, healthiest, right, in Japan and in France, they all live near all these natural spring waters where they breathe fresh air and they drink very, very healthy water. And a place called Hunza Valley in Pakistan, they live very, very long lives because they drink Hunza water. What is Hunza water? It's basically the water from the Hunza Valley, right? This is just their name. So what do they all have in common? All these waters that I just mentioned to you that have all these powerful healing properties. In terms of science, it is called active hydrogen. Now, what is active hydrogen? It is actually a very, very powerful antioxidant and anti-aging property. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this. If you are able to slow down the oxidation and aging in your body, you're able to get rid of a lot of problems in your body because most diseases, chronic diseases, are caused by excessive oxidation, excessive acidosis, and all this kind of stuff. So if you can reverse it, you are doing your body a great favor. And that's why these people in those places really live a very long and a very healthy life. All right. So what is Kangen water? This technology that ENAGIC has created, wonderful technology, 47 years ago, because our company has been around since 1974. And this technology is able to replicate the water similar to the natural waters because our Kangen water is packed with active hydrogen. But we use technology. If you want to know what the term is, it's called ionization or electrolysis. Go and Google all about it. I'm not going to go too scientific in this webinar today. All right. And just to let you know, my background, I studied accountancy and finance. I'm no doctor. So you better listen to the doctors and not listen to me regarding these kind of certificates. That's why I bring out the certificates, because the Ministry of Health in Japan actually certified our machines as medical grade machines. Means you can use it in hospitals. You can treat people in Japan using this water. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine you can treat people with water? So cheap, so abundant, so easy. All right. And ISO 13485 means our factory in Osaka, Japan is medically certified to manufacture electrolysis water generator for medical use. In short, the machine and the technology we're talking about today, they're all medical standard. Number one, top notch in the entire world today. The best quality there is out there. And the company has been doing this for decades. That's why I had such a great confidence that if I want to go into a business, it must be a proven product, which this is. Proven way before I even knew about it. And this is from the US Water Quality Association. It is gold seal, means it has a gold seal certificate, means it is the best water ionizer in the US. Now, this is a Japanese company. And mind you, in America, there are also other water machines and water purifiers and water filters and water ionizers. But WQA decided to give a Japanese company the gold seal as the best water ionizer. Does that say something to you? Definitely, because they look at quality. They don't look at where the machines come from. And obviously, being from Japan, you know the Japanese engineering. So everything is very, very high quality. So what I'm going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to play you a video that's going to share with you the top 3 properties of the water. What makes this water so special? It is because of 3 things. Number 1, it is the anti-oxidation. You're going to learn about that. Number 2, it's going to be about the alkalization, because every day we are acidifying our body. You need to reverse that. You need to alkalize the body. So this water has alkalization. And number 3 is called microclustering. What it means is it hydrates your body like no other water you will ever find in the grocery store or any other machine. All right. So let's watch this video. And for those of you who would like to have this video, it's already on YouTube. It's my video. You can just search on YouTube, Kangen Simon. It's free for all to use. Go ahead and use it and share it with your friends and family. So for now, let's watch this video and I will see you back in a few minutes. Now, the first property is actually antioxidation. So when we talk about antioxidation, let's talk about oxidation first. Everything we eat and drink is either antioxidant or oxidized, right? Basically, it's either fresh, good for the body, or rotten, bad for the body. Now, a lot of people ask me, water, is there fresh water, old water? What is the difference and how can we tell? Now, imagine if you go to your fridge right now, take an apple, slice it in half, leave it on your kitchen counter for 30 minutes. What happens to the apple? It turns brown. So fruits and vegetables and meats naturally have a way of telling us that it has gone bad, it has oxidized, throw it away. However, water also oxidizes. But the thing about water is when it oxidizes, it doesn't change taste, color, or smell. So it's basically no way that you can actually tell whether the water is good or bad for you. And 70% of the body is made out of water. So in this chart in front of you, what you will see is actually what we call a oxidation reduction potential chart. Now, on your left, you would see a positive ORP, which are the things that has a high oxidative stress on the body. A lot of free radicals oxidizing the body. So things like tap water, things like bottled water, soda drinks, alcohol, your fast food, all these are very oxidizing, creating more aging. Now on your right, you have the negative ORP, which is what we call the antioxidants. Your blueberries, your vegetables, your vitamin C, your omega-3s, and all the way at the end, you have the very powerful Kangen water. All right, so coming back to this demo right in front of me, I've gone down to the supermarket and bought all types of bottled waters that people consume on a daily basis. And even on here, we have normal tap water and of course, the lovely Kangen water. So how do we measure? This is what we call a oxidation reduction potential meter, ORP meter. On the screen, it will actually show you it's either a positive or a negative, telling you whether your liquid is good or bad for you. So let's test the first one, which is tap water from my home. What's the reading right there? It is a positive 200 plus, oxidizing waters. All right, here we have bottled water sample number 1. All right, take a look at the reading. Equally as oxidizing. Bottled water number 2, very oxidizing as well. The reason why these bottled waters are very oxidizing is because they've been in the bottle for way too long. Imagine an apple, 30 minutes becomes brown, but these things have been in the water for months. All right, and here we have the more expensive stuff like Evian. All right, what's the reading? Even higher, right, 300 plus. And we have the fancy sparkling water like Perrier. We check out the reading, which is really high, very oxidizing. And we have sports drinks, isotonic drinks, right? Doctors ask you to drink it when you're doing sports. In fact, it goes up to 370, very oxidizing. We have soda, right? Kids love it, equally as oxidizing. So all these liquids that I've tested so far actually produces oxidative stress to the body. Now, of course, lastly, we have Kangen. And let's test it. What is the reading so far? All right, a negative 550, fresh from the machine, right? Amazing for the body. So what does that mean? It is able to reduce oxidative stress, get rid of free radical, and make sure that your body is not aging at the speed of people who are taking a lot of oxidative stuff and keeping your body nice and healthy. So this is property number 1. So we learn about how important is drinking fresh antioxidant Kangen water to make sure that the body doesn't get oxidized at a very fast rate and to reduce the oxidative stress in the body. All right, now coming to property number 2. Now in this property, we're going to actually talk about the food and drinks that we eat. It's either very acidic, harming the body, or alkaline, helping the body to be much healthier. All right, so in this chart right in front of you, what you will see is the acidic side and the alkaline side. Now foods like dairy products, meat, fast food, oily, greasy, deep fried stuff are all very, very acidic and bad for the body. Now things that are alkaline are like your fruits and vegetables, your salads, that is very good in helping the body recover. Okay, so what you're going to see is we're going to zoom into all these samples of water and you will see whether the water you're drinking is helping the body or destroying the body. So the first one we're going to test is the tap water. All right, and this is with the bottled waters, the fancier, more expensive waters, Perrier, sports drinks. All right, 7-Up. We're going to pause right there just to give this a nice stir. So tap water is always green because it's government regulated. However, if you don't filter it, there's a lot of contaminants and it's not really safe to drink on a long-term basis. And if you look at these bottled waters, they're actually really, really acidic. All right, it's yellow because these bottled waters lack the necessary minerals for the body. All right, so it's actually acidic, and you have the more expensive stuff. You can see it's slightly better, Evian, but once again, it is very oxidized, and people pay a lot of money for this kind of bottled waters. And you can see here the sparkling drinks, which is very acidic, sodas, isotonic drinks, and sodas, all really, really acidic. All right, so if you're excited to find out what the Kangen water is, right there, all right, royal purple. Okay, so this is Kangen. Take a look how beautiful the color is. So really alkaline, helping the body to really remove all the acidity from the body. Now, when people drink Kangen water, this is exactly what happens in the body. When you put in Kangen water into the system, it actually alkalizes the body. Take a look at that, right? From yellow to purple, even for Evian, to purple. But take a look at these guys. I'm trying harder, I'm trying my best. It actually doesn't change because these things are so acidic. Even a little bit of soda into a healthy body immediately acidifies the body. Take a look at that, just a little bit there, a little bit here. Let's try the second one with some isotonic. Same thing, healthy body, but you drink these isotonic drinks, which has a lot of sugar, immediately acidifies the body. All right. So when the body is too acidic, the worst thing that can happen to the body is acidosis, which is one of the main causes of cancer. So when we put the body at a much alkaline state, it is definitely much better than continuously acidifying the body. Right, so coming to property number 3, we're going to talk about something called microclustering. Basically, it's hydration. Now, do you know, depending on the water you're drinking, it either hydrates you at a very low level or hydrates you at an optimum level, right? To demonstrate this, here I have a tea bag. Now, this tea bag resembles your cells and your tissues. Now, for tea to be made, water has to enter into the tea bag and bring out the tea. Same thing, water has to enter the system, hydrate the body, or detox the body from all the toxins. That is the function of water. I'm going to actually share 2 examples for you here. Alright, now the first one is regular tap water, which I did not boil. This is what we call bulky water that has a very huge molecular structure, right? Meaning it's very hard for the body to absorb. Therefore, when I put the water in, you wouldn't see the tea coming out, right? This basically means when you drink regular water, it does not hydrate you at an optimum level. Now just by taking this same tea bag, putting it right here, Kangen water, take a look at this. Absolutely amazing, right? Tea actually comes out. So what does that mean? This is what we call micro-clustered water. The molecular structure of the water is so small, it's able to penetrate the tea bag and take out the tea. When it enters into your body, it is able to hydrate the body and even the brain at less than 2 minutes, therefore keeping the body really buoyant. Now, I'm going to do a quick experiment right here. So here, right, I have tea bags. So let's say these are all the healthy things that you're taking every day. Some of you may be taking supplements, good food. You want to absorb all your protein, your carbs, right, and all your essential minerals, right? Let's say these are all the essential minerals that you want to absorb every day. Now, the first option is people drink regular water, and take a look what regular water does. It dilutes the body of its minerals. Now, take a look at this.
I don't think it will work if this one is broken.
It's like I'm making more tea. So because of the micro-clustering effect, the hydration, the absorption of nutrients becomes much more superior. So this is the superior quality of micro-clustered Kangen water. Now for the last one, let's talk about your kitchen and the fruits and vegetables that you're eating on a daily basis. Now when we buy fruits and vegetables from the supermarket, grocery store, or wherever outside and bring it back home and we feed it to our family, we want to make sure that all these things are clean, squeaky, without all the bad things that will affect the body. Now, the number one thing we must remove from all these produce, it's actually the chemicals, the pesticides, the insecticides, the herbicides, where farmers use to make taking care of themselves and not us. Now, pesticides, insecticides are already scientifically proven to be cancer causing in the long run. It's actually carcinogenic based. Same thing with cigarettes. Now here I have a pack of tomatoes that I bought from the supermarket and 2 little cups right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wash the same pack of tomatoes using 2 different waters. I'm going to introduce you to the strong Kangen water pH 11.5 that you can actually create with the Kangen machine. Now, so first one, we're going to put half the tomatoes here, and the second one another half. So what we're going to do is, the first one is the regular tap water. We're going to just dump it in. This is how you normally wash it at home. This is how I used to do it for years and years and years before I found Kangen. And this is 11.5. It's all just water, and we just dump it in. Okay, and we let it soak for a while. Now, think about all the pesticides on your vegetables, on your fruits, and even meats. They are all made out of oil. Why? Oil and water doesn't mix. Now, farmers know that. So here, a quick experiment is, I'm going to use a bottle of oil, which is sesame oil. I'm going to actually put some oil here. And I'm going to try something. Now, normally when we mix water and oil, what happens? It separates. Oil always floats on the top. Water and oil doesn't mix. It's basic science, right? That's why when you have oil chemicals on your produce, you bring it back home, you wash it with your tap water. Your tap water is unable to wash away all these oils. Now, say today you use the Kangen water, same oil, but you use 11.5. Take a look at this. I love doing this. Take a look at that. Unbelievable. Right? It immediately turned it into a milk-like consistency because the oil is completely emulsified. Now what does that mean? You can actually clean off your produce from all the oil chemicals. So the last 2 cups right here, so this one is regular tap water, this is with the strong Kangen. Let's rinse the first one and let's dump it in here. Alright, I'm going to bring it up to the camera now. You can see it's just regular water. There's nothing been removed, maybe some dirt. And the last one that's been soaking in the 11.5. Oh my god, take a look at that. If I were to pay anybody watching this video right now $10 to drink this, I'm pretty sure nobody will actually take up the challenge, because you see right now live how dirty and filled with chemicals your produce is. So after I saw this years ago, immediately I decided to own a Kangen machine and to make sure that my entire family is eating clean fruits and vegetables that taste yummy and it's healthy in the long run. So I hope this really shows you what you can use this machine in your kitchen itself. Alright, so we come to the importance of Okay. So we're back here. Let me just. All right. So hi guys. Short video, but I believe everybody needs to see that because I went through each property, antioxidant, alkalization, microclustering, and then at the end, I show you what this water can do for your fruits and vegetables, which is such a big thing because that is one of the key factors for me to get my machine 7 years ago. That was the key factor, the tomato. So let me ask everybody a question. All right. Now, if you want more details regarding the machine, regarding the maintenance, the all the stuff, all right, please refer back to the person that invited you into the room here today. Okay, just refer back to them. Whoever that shared this amazing product and opportunity with you, they will have all the necessary information, right? Now, I just want to ask everybody a question before I go into the next segment is who here, after seeing that demonstration, right, the short demonstration, you firmly believe, and based on all the certificate that I've discussed before the video and everything that you have seen, and maybe some of you have done some research before, who here believes that this product is truly an amazing product for your family to use Kangen water, to be drinking on a daily basis? If you believe that and you know that, can you type in yes in the chat box that you agree that this is an amazing product? Type in a yes in the chat box. And I want everybody, the new people especially, to see, look at the chat box, see how many of them is actually typing yes. And I just want to see from everybody who here, you're already drinking Kangen water, type me. You're already drinking Kangen water, type me. I just want people to see how many people is on this water. It's nothing new. It's not something new that we invented 1 month ago, 2 months ago, and we're launching it now. No, it's been in the market for a long time, but not many people know about it. And that is what makes this business truly exciting. So some of you may be more than happy to just keep this as a product, and that's the end of the road, and you just want to enjoy Kangen water. But there are a lot of us, there are a lot of you in the call right now, in this economic situation. I truly believe, even a multi-billionaire, sorry, nowadays millionaire not very powerful, so many billionaires, even a multi-billionaire is looking for extra income and cash flow. Is that correct? If you agree with me, type yes in the chat box. Millionaires and billionaires, everybody's looking for extra income because everything is so uncertain. People don't just rely on their day job. People don't just rely on their business. They are looking for multiple source. All right. And ENAGIC, let me share what I'm going to share with you today. This is going to be the best additional source of income or main source of income for a lot of you here to generate in this pandemic and post-pandemic. It will be one of the best business platforms you will ever come across for 2 reasons. No, make it 3 reasons. Number 1, the company's been around for how many years? 47 years. It's not a new company. You're not joining a baby company that may collapse tomorrow. Number 2, we have a solid product. Number 3, what I'm going to share with you is the third one right now, which is how much you will get paid, how much you will earn when you develop this business in your country. All right. So I think I might just change it because I initially planned to use Ringgit Malaysia for the compensation plan, but I have decided to change it to US dollars. So our international friends can relate better to it. So just give me like 1 second. All right. And during this presentation, I would appreciate a lot of your participation in the chat box because I would like to know that you're following with me because it's very important for you to understand that. All right. Okay. So I'm going to use a different presentation. And if you have any questions, all right, you can ask in the chat box and see whoever that can answer you. If I have more time, I can answer it. If we can do some questions and answer at the end, but if we don't have time, then you probably have to catch the next one or you refer to the person that invited you into this room here today. All right. So my PowerPoint is coming up. Just give it a second. And who here you have not seen the Kangen business plan before? Can you type number 2 in the chat box? I just want to see how many new people is here. You have never seen it before. You don't know anything about the business, but you know about the product, but you have no idea what the business is all about. So you're completely new to this. And can I just suggest for all of you to mute yourself if you're because there's a lot of background noise. Thank you so much. So since we have a little bit of time while the file is loading, in 50 minutes time, okay, means 4 p.m. Malaysia. I don't know what is your time zone. In 50 minutes time, we're going to start our topic speaker of the week. So today we have multiple sessions to give you and to help you achieve maximum clarity, all right? So my slides are up and later I will announce how the flow is going to be. Okay, right here. Let me just check it out. All right, great. So let me know if you can see the slides, okay? I'm sharing with the slides with you right now. Okay, cool. Guys, give me a thumbs up if you can see the slides. Give me a thumbs up if you can see the slides. I don't see any thumbs up, so does it mean you cannot see the slides? Okay, Rahul put a thumbs up. Cool, thanks Rahul. Can't see the rest. Okay, so let's get into it. ENAGIC as a business, now let me just give you some background and some foundation. Now, company has sold more than $4 billion of these machines worldwide. It's a huge operation, but it is still small compared to the available market out there. There is more than 1 million households drinking the Kangen water right now. Let's say one house, you have average of 4 people. That's at a bare minimum, 4 million people on the water, right? So it's a lot, but the world has billions of people and most people don't know about it yet, all right? Our office, our company has offices all around the world, from Southeast Asia to Asia, to India, to Middle East, to Europe, America, South America, all over, all right, all over. So it's a global business. It means you can actually develop this business in any country in the world that ENAGIC can ship the machine to, all right? And this is our factory in Osaka, Japan. And that's where all the machines are manufactured. They are not taken from other factories, different parts, and assembled. ENAGIC is not assembler. ENAGIC is not a reseller. ENAGIC is its own manufacturer. Okay, we manufacture everything ourselves, and everything is as per medical standards. So you feel safe, and your family feels safe when you guys drink the water. All right. And just to share with you few photos of what we did, obviously offline before the pandemic. We have amazing team trainings in Kuala Lumpur and also around the world. I just plucked out a few photos from my PowerPoint. This is in Gardens Hotel, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Again, we have done so many, countless of it. This myself in front with the red tie and Mr. Sam and Madam Cora in front. Our leaders in Malaysia. Many events. This is my team in Dubai, India. Amazing stuff. This is some group photos in Dubai. So it's an amazing community. And we even went to Central Asia. And later, you guys, all of you here, will be listening to this lady in the picture right now. Her name is Nigara. She's my downline. She's a 6A2. She'll be the topic speaker later, and she'll share her amazing journey with all of you here. All right, this is our team in Kazakhstan. Amazing stuff. All right. So what makes ENAGIC different? Now, ENAGIC has been the leader in manufacturing water ionizers for the last 4 decades. All right, and we distribute all around the world. Now, company has been around for more than 45 years, endorsed by medical professionals. There are a lot of people that say, your water, I'm not sure if it's proven. I'm not sure if what the video is correct. Again, don't tell them, do research, share with them the necessary documentation and educate them, all right? Because there are tons of materials on Google to show the scientific proof of Kangen water, all right? So use them. 8,000 doctors in Japan endorse it. First use in hospitals 40 over years ago. The small domestic unit came out about 27 years ago. 5 years warranty based on the SD501 and K8. And it is a once in a lifetime purchase, meaning these machines, they literally last a lifetime. By the way, the machine in my kitchen, how many years old? 2014, 7 years old. And guess what's the ORP? Negative 500. Guess what's the pH? 9.5. Can I still wash the pesticides out of my fruits and vegetables? 100%. 7-year-old. And I've never sent it back to the office once. I just do my maintenance at home, and I just maintain it. It's so simple. And I don't have to change too many things. I only change a few things. And the replacement cost is so low. And it's just one of the best devices that I've purchased for my house. And globally, we have more than 20 countries that has 40 offices around the world. So you can take a look at yourself. Yeah, around the world, all over, and you can do business in these countries. So very interestingly, I'm going to share with you how you can get involved in the business. Now, the business to me is life-changing. Right, the product is already life-changing, but the business really can change your life because you can be very, very healthy today. But if you have financial issues, if you are not paying your bills, if you're behind your credit card bill, it's not a very healthy life, right? So you need to get finances, you need to get cash flow, you need to get income, additional income for a lot of us. So you can get involved in the business. And how you can get involved in the business is actually very simple. All you need to do is to get one Kangen machine, and that registers you as a independent distributor with ENAGIC, right? And you can do this business globally. Okay. Now let me just put into context. You see, to start any business, because I've started also retail business and I've invested a lot of my own money, and you come up with hundreds of thousands. All right. And at the end of the day, you take 3 to 5 years just to recover your capital, and hopefully your business can last 3 to 5 years. All right. Here, all you have to do is to come up with one machine, and everything is income, cash flow. All right. So it's a huge difference between doing the ENAGIC business and any other traditional business out there. The risk here is just way lower, ladies and gentlemen. No joining fee, no annual renewal fee, no stocks to keep. Okay. The stocks are all with the company, not with the distributor. No money sales qualification. And advancement in your commission scale is based on cumulative sales. What that means is every single machine you sell, it will be accumulated in the system. We call it DSS. So basically, it's this online system where you are given a login ID and password, and you can check every single sale in your organization. All right. And the more sale you accumulate, the higher your commission payout will be. And I'll share with you the numbers later on. And my favorite, it's a global business. All right. So once again, everybody, please mute yourself. Yeah. Just make sure you are mindful of that so we don't have any background noise. Thank you. Now, I'm going to share with you the business model. Now, a lot of us, we have heard of things like multi-level marketing, or they call it network marketing. Who here you have heard or been involved in any multi-level marketing company? Can you just type in the chat box, me, you have been involved before? You can type me if you've been involved in any multi-level marketing company before, prior to this. Yeah, I just want to see. Yeah, we have 2 people so far. So if you have been involved in a multi-level marketing, type me in the chat box. Now you may be thinking, Simon, is there anything wrong with multi-level marketing? 100% no, there's nothing wrong with multi-level marketing. The only thing is people work very, very hard. The people on the bottom work very, very hard. They buy a lot of the products every month. They buy the packages, the supplementation or vitamins or whatever every single month, few $100s, $300, and they make just enough commissions to cover it. Maybe some have an extra. It's not an easy business. All right. Is it a legal business? 100%. Multi-level marketing is legal. But the people on the top, they make a lot of money. So in ENAGIC, we are more direct selling. So it's very straightforward because the typical multi-level marketing has a lot of these systems where you have to balance your left and right. You have your matching bonus. You have to do a lot of things to qualify for your commission. Now, what I love about ENAGIC is the simplicity and the amount of commissions they pay. Because in ENAGIC, all you do is to do your direct sales, just like any other business out there in the market. And from each direct sale, the company pays you your bonus full. All right. It doesn't mean you have to hit certain target to get your bonus. Every single sale, you get paid. And each of your direct sales customers, remember what I said before, anybody with a machine can also become your distributor. So they can also refer their friends and family to get the machine or get involved in the business. So that gives you indirect sales. Are you guys following so far? If you're following, give me number one. So you have your direct sales, you have your indirect sales. And when you total these two up, plus them together, in our company, we call it group sales. Now you have to really remember the word group sales because, excuse me, we're going to use it later on, okay? Group sales, direct plus indirect is group sales, all right? Now, how do you get paid? Now, I don't have all day with all of you here because all of our time is precious. I can't go through every single of the bonuses, but just understand that ENAGIC pays a lot of commissions to the distributors. That's why a lot of us are so happy, so grateful for being involved in ENAGIC because they pay very generously to the distributors because ENAGIC knows that the distributors is the lifeline of the company, all right? Now, the main commission I'm going to talk about today is the 8A or 8-point commission. Now, 8A or 8-point commission, I may refer to 8A or 8-point is the same thing, okay? Now, how does it work? Now, globally, internationally, our machines go for approximately $4,000. Why do I say approximately? Because this is not the US price. This is just an approximate price of all the machines in the whole world. It's about $4,000. Different countries is a little bit of difference because of the foreign exchange, but at the end, it's about 4,000 US dollars. Okay, so this is an approximate value. So if you're in India, check with your Indian office. I believe it's 278,000 rupees. For Malaysian, it is 13,980 ringgit. And if you're in Europe, check your own prices. All right, you all have your respective prices. So for this presentation, we're going to use $4,000. Now, instead of the usually high advertising and promotion expenditure, which most companies incur, right? ENAGIC doesn't incur all these expenses. In return, what ENAGIC does is ENAGIC allocates $1,600 out of each machine just for the 8A commission to be paid. And the 1,600 is divided into 8 A's, or we call it 8 points, where 1A is $200. So if you look at the bottom right, you can see like a pizza looking or lime looking picture, right? Each piece of the pizza, each slice of the pizza is $200. Okay, so 1A is $200, 2A, $400, 3A, $600, as simple as that. Okay, now, why is that so? Because here is where I'm going to show you how much money you will make when you sell a direct sale. Okay, so this slide, we're going to focus on what is the commission you will receive on your direct sales, how much the company pay you. And if you're wondering how the company pays, they pay straight up bank transfer, not some points, rewards, rebates. Okay, these are all pure commission in dollars, in cents. Okay, now when you start in ENAGIC, your first 2 direct sales, company pays $200 each because that is what we call a 1A distributor. So all of us, we start as a 1A distributor. So on the 3rd sale, we get promoted to the 2nd ranking, which is 2A. And then you start to make 2 slices of the pizza or $400. All right. So on your 3rd direct sale onwards, you make $400 each machine. 400, 400, 400, 400, 400. All right. Hope it's clear so far. Very simple. Now, what happens when you go up the next rank? You become a 3A distributor and you start to make $600. Now, how do you become a 3A distributor? This is so interesting. If you were to look at every other direct selling or MLM out there, there's just so many requirements for you to go up in ranking. You have to maintain this, maintain that. Take a look at this. For you to become a 3A in ENAGIC, all you need to do is to have 10 cumulative group sales. Meaning, what is cumulative? Does it reset? Does it refresh every month? Answer is no. It doesn't refresh or reset. You accumulate it. Meaning, let's say in January, you sold 5 machines. In February, you sold another 5 machines. You have accumulated 10 machines. And as long as you have 10 machines group sales, whether is it direct or indirect, your next direct sale, the 11th sale you do, you make $600. Are you guys clear so far? If you're clear, give me a number, maybe a number 5 in the chat box. This is very, very important for you to understand. You can get up to the ranking by building your group sales. It does not just have to be a direct sales. Okay? Cool. Thank you. So what happens after 10? What happens after 3A? Obviously, you get up to the next ranking, which is 4A. As a 4A, you will make $800 on every single direct sale you do. So how do you get to 4A? Very simple. Now you see, as a 3A, you already have 10 group sales, right? You have 10, either 10 customers or 10 distributors, or 5 customers, 5 distributors, whatever it is. You have 10 sales in your group as a 3A. All you have to do, you have to make that 20 in total. Means additional 10 for you to have a total of 20. And then after that, you make 4A, which is $800. Exciting income. Can you imagine selling, can you imagine just as a 4A before I go on, and you sell one machine, how much you make? $800. If you sell 10 machines a month, your income for that month is already $8,000, ladies and gentlemen, as a 4A, if you were to sell 10 machines that month. Is that big? Very big. What kind of business opportunities you have in this pandemic that will give you this kind of income? Not many. All right. So once you hit 20, then after that you go to 50. Now you're a 5A and you make $1,000 on every single machine. Every single machine. All right. And then here is the highest ranking for the 8A point, which is 6A. I achieved my 6A. I don't know. I don't remember when I achieved my 6A, but when I started, it took me 6.5 months, quite on the dot, 6.5 months to get to 6A. Means I've sold 100 machines total in 6.5 months when I started back in 2016. All right. And as a 6A, you must have 100 group sales. And after that, every sale you make $1,200. Is that good money? Ladies and gentlemen, if that is good money, give me good in the chat box. Imagine every sale you make $1,200 USD. Okay. When you sell 10, how much? It's $12,000. For Malaysian friends, what is $12,000? 12 times 4. That's almost 50,000 ringgit. That's how much a company CEO in Malaysia makes in a month. That's how much a managing director makes in a month. But we can make it here. All right. And there's all the opportunity for us to do so. Okay. So for some of you who would like to find out, how did I get to 6A in 6.5 months? Now, there is some secret to it. Because I learned from my mentors. I learned from the people who have been successful in the business. I follow my mentors. I learn. Now, I attend the training. So if your team have trainings attended, how you get to 6A fast is you don't just sell 100 machines yourself. You develop a group. You develop a team to also do the business with you. That's why it's very important for you to understand the business plan and for you to also present it. All right. Here, I'm going to share with you the indirect sale commission that ENAGIC actually pays. So before that, we looked at direct sales. Now we're going to look at indirect sales. So I'm going to share with you right here. Everything in green color is your commission. So let's say you sold your first machine to Tom, you make $200. Okay. You sell your second machine to Alex, you make $200. You sell your third machine, you make how much? $400. The same, right? Now, the scenario becomes really exciting when you're not the only one selling, but when your team starts to sell. Now, what happens to you? Something beautiful starts to happen. When Tom sells to Grace, you make $200. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. For those of you who have been involved in other network marketing companies, or you have done insurance, or you have been in real estate before, you know very clearly whenever you do a direct sale, you make so much. But when your downline or your sub-agent make any sales, you make a percentage of their commission, correct? Very small, right? If some of you know what I'm talking about, type yes in the chat box. Meaning in most companies, in most organizations, in most businesses, when your downlines or when your agents sell anything, you make a percentage of their income. You don't make the same. In ENAGIC, you make the same. Can you see that? When you sell to Tom, you make 200. When Tom sells to Grace, you also make 200. This is one of the biggest things. All right. And when Polly buys a machine, when Arthur buys a machine, you keep on making $200. Okay. So this is what we call a 1A lane. And if your 2A lanes start to produce, you start to make 2A commissions, because let's say you have a Kim here. She's your fourth customer. She's your 2A lane. Whenever she sells a machine, when she produces sales, you make $400. Can you see that? Truly amazing. All right. So let's say you have accumulated a total of 10 group sales, and then you do your next direct sale, which is your 11th sale. That's where you get ranked up to 3A. Following so far? That's how you go up to 3A, by opening up a new lane. Now, all the people under your 2A lane will continue to move. They will continue to produce, and you'll keep on overriding 2A commission. All right. Now, does it go all the way infinity? 100% no. Any company that comes and tell you that we'll pay you infinite debt, it's either they're overpaying, or they are we call it a pyramid scheme. It doesn't work, right? It always has to have a cutoff point. So we know the 8A commission is 1,006, right? So I'm going to show you where the $1,600 go, who gets paid, how they get paid. So pay very close attention here. When Don buys a machine, okay, who gets paid the first commission? It would be John. So John will make 1A, which is $200. The second person that get paid is who? Bob. Bob will make $400 or 2A, because John is under Bob's 2A line. So whatever that John sells, Bob actually makes 2A. Ani also makes 2A. Kim also makes 2A. We only have 8 A's to be paid. When 7 A's is paid to your team members, you are left with how many A on the top? 1 A. So for Don, you make $200. When John sells the second machine, the same thing, you make $200. It only stops, the first commission, 8A commission, only stops when John sells his third machine, because when he sells his third machine, he will start to get paid 2A commission. Bob 2A, Ani 2A, Kim 2A. Can you see that the entire $1,600 or 8A commission is already paid to your team? So when this happens, from the 8A commission, this is where it stops. We call it a non-8A sale. Is this a problem? Yes, because it stopped. But does it mean your income stopped? No, because what you want to do is you want to open up new lines. Now, let's say you have done your group and you have developed it. What you want to do is to open up a new 4A lane after you have hit 20 group sales. So let me just teach you a quick strategy. Your initial point is to develop yourself to hit 20 group sales. Develop your team. Let them hit 20 group sales. And then you open up a new lane as a 4A. Because let's say this person is Anthony. Anthony is your distributor. Every machine Anthony sells, you get paid $800. After 50, let's say you find a guy like me, Simon. After 50, I buy a machine from you, and every machine I sell, you make $1,000. Now, let's just take a ballpark figure. In the month of, what month is it? July, right? In the month of July, if Simon sells 5 machines for you, how much money do you make? 5,000. That's just from one Simon. How about the income that you'll be generating from all your other individual lanes? Can you see the income? Can you see how you can grow the business? Can you see how you can create unlimited lanes in ENAGIC to give you unlimited income? Why I say unlimited income is because you can always, you can always create new lanes to increase your income. And obviously here, let's say on the 6A, you find a guy like Sam. Sam sells $1,200, buys a machine for, and you make $1,200. Every time Sam sells, you make $1,200. So I want to ask everybody a question. Let's say you have celebrated your 6A, and today you are 6A, and you get in a guy like Sam, and in the month of July, Sam sells 10 machines direct. He sells 10 direct sales. How much do you earn as his upline? Can anybody give me an answer in the chat box? How much would you earn? If you have a Sam under your 6A and he sells 10 machines in the month of July, what is your commission? Can somebody put it in the chat box? What is the amount? By the way, it's not rocket science, okay? I don't give trick questions. No, Seth, it's not 10,000. No, it's not 8,000. Guys, $1,200. If Sam sells 10, how much? $12,000, right? Exactly, $12,000. Very, very simple. Okay, so you will make $12,000. Now imagine you have many lines like this to generate you incomes every single month. Okay, so I'm going to stop the slides there. So this is the ENAGIC business, the amazing product that we have. And guys, I want to ask everybody a question. You can participate in the chat box. Is the income exciting? The 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A exciting? Is that a very exciting income? If it is, give me a yes in the chat box. Seth said, very exciting. All right. So guys, type in the chat box if it's very exciting. Okay. So guys, that is the ENAGIC business. And if, once again, my goal today is what? I want to help you get involved. Whether you're from my team, my other team, doesn't matter. We are all one big ENAGIC family globally. The market is huge. Okay. The market is huge. We have a long way to go, a huge market to tap. So you guys need to do your best and find a way to get the machine, get started, attend all our trainings. Later we'll discuss some of the trainings. We have a training coming up in August called the Essential Kangen Virtual Workshop. And learn, and build this business, and you're going to enjoy amazing income, and you're going to be part of an amazing team. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, now it is Malaysian time.